Up in orbit, lights go green. Moon Man Zero on the scene. Streaming live from way up high to my crew beyond the sky. Moon Man Zero live from space, bringing joy to every place. Fans and friends, you light my way. Let's blast off into the day. Game on, headset, let's begin. Thanks for always tuning in. From the stars I send my cheer. Movement Zero, the stream is here. Drifting high past the atmosphere. Signal strong and the chat is clear. Movement Zero, I'm live again. Feels like home when I hear my friends. From orbit to the open void, my mic's hot and I'm overjoyed. Each cheer's a light in the endless night. They keep me grounded in the flood. Moon Man Zero, live from the stars, streaming through the silence, hearing voices roaring hard. Their laughter's loud in this quiet space. My fan base, my home base, my favorite place. Together we're lighting up outer space. Floating free in a capsule glow. Joystick clutched in a warm hello. Each message shines like a flare to me. My crew on Earth, my galaxy. I hit go live and my heart ignites. From lunar dark to satellite light. No matter the miles or solar spin. When chat says hi, I let joy in. And I'm not alone up here tonight. Their voices guide me bright as starlight. It's more than games, it's something true. A family orbiting with you. Moon Man Zero, live from the stars, streaming through the silence, hearing voices roaring hard. Their laughter's loud in this quiet space. My fan base, my home base, my favorite place. Together we're lighting up outer space. From Saturn's rings to Martian dust, I trust their cheers, I feel their trust. In every stream I find my peace. Among the void, their love won't cease. To everyone who tunes in tight, who drops a GG every night. You're the mission I pursue. My orbit always leads to you. Moon Man Zero, live from the stars, streaming through the cosmos with battle scars. Their echoes bounce off the lunar stone. Even in space, I'm not alone. Thanks to you, I found my home. To my loyal crew, you're the true ones out in space. Moon Man Zero, let's start this night of right.
Welcome everyone, and we're here to try a stream. It's been a minute. I have been inconsistent the last week or so because of internet problems. We're going to try to see how it goes today. We're going to do a daily challenge run, which I've never done on here before. And obviously we still haven't beaten the game completely. So if we get through the challenge run, everything's running smoothly, we might try to go for the next tier on the new runs. And we'll see what's up. So I've never done daily challenge. Obviously we have scores and all that. I don't expect to be on the top 8, let's just be honest. That was a long time, 2.5 hours, or almost 3 hours, that's crazy. Mutators, highlight, triggers on friendly unit activate an additional time, okay. Non-champion units cost +2, starts with Sketches of Salvation. That's kind of a good and bad thing. All friendly units get a +1, that is terrible. We have the Heart to Restore friendly units on the front line. I'm playing with Umbra as the primary clan. I don't mind that. I don't know which one. This is like a hero I don't have, but I have played with the Stygians before. Apply 8 Frostbite to the front enemy unit. Discard a card at random. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's do this. Hopefully our stream will stay sustained this whole time, and not crash and be horrible. So far, I've stream tested. I've did a little pre-test on it. It's not perfect by any means, but it seems to be steadily running, but only losing a little bit of frames, so hopefully we're good the rest of the time here. So we start with our making of a morsel, which is great. Our little mage unit, that guy's good. This guy's kind of mid. Every time I've had this guy, he's been okay at best. And they're going to be +1 now. This one can be good. So it can, like, kind of nullify the Big Chungus, but Big Chungus and that together aren't great just because of how much everything costs. Oh, but if we get the tuning fork, the tuning fork helps us out there. +2 on this floor. That's kind of what I'd rather have trample, I think. Trample and that much damage. It's just better. We'll see. Could be wrong. I don't know if I'm going to have the cards to... Yeah, whatever. We'll take the damage. We're going to need that money. Oof, they're so big. The units are just... This dude literally covers an entire floor by himself. That is not good. That is so not good. It means we're not going to be able to feed him, which is not great. I'm going to use that. Oh, boy. Even though these guys are going to cost 2, which is really bad. We're definitely going to need more room on the levels. Maybe getting the levels on him would have been good, but I don't think it would have mattered. I can't play any of these guys anywhere. Well, we're gonna take some damage, I suppose. I guess I could restart the battle and put my trample on the top. Might be the better option, honestly. Let's go ahead and restart. It won't take as much damage. It is a challenge run. We must sustain ourselves as long as possible. I mean, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, I guess. I probably shouldn't have spawned anybody on there. I should have saved this guy. But that's kind of how it's gonna go. This guy is just gonna get murdered. I mean, I guess I could block damage with that. Well, that's gonna make us also start with a bell, which is not ideal. Yeah, I don't... Yep, I got nothing else to do there, really. Probably we're gonna get bells every turn now. We'll just activate these, give him armor. I would preferably like to be able to kill that for the money, so we're losing out on that too. We could have gotten that before. Now I'm almost thinking take the damage just to put him on the second floor would be better. Alright, we're gonna speed through this, put him on the second floor. We're just going to spawn this guy down here and end the turn. Alright. We don't have our armor guy, but that's fine. We can at least spawn him here to... Oh, wait. We don't want him up there. Go ahead and just hit him with a frostbite. Pop this. Summon him here to block. That still doesn't save him. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just take a hit up here. Still gonna get a bell. Take some damage from these. But we'll get our money, which is good. These aren't really helping me at all. We'll just put that on him. And yeah, there's no reason to even do that. I mean, I think we're good there. We have him now. I guess we can spawn him. Activate that for armor. Oh, I can't. That's fine. Sure. It's a lot of frostbite here. A lot of frostbite, which is good. We're just gonna put you up there. Frostbite all that, and we're good to go. Problem with those frostbite cards is just discarding things randomly. And there's not really anything I can do here. And he's almost dead, which sucks. So we might not even kill it. I guess activate the spell, activate the spell. Give him more damage, probably. It's also a spell. Yeah, we'll just do that. And hope he can kill the boss. Because we're not going to do a lot of damage to the boss here. If he got hits in, that would be great, but he doesn't have enough health, sadly. Alright, this guy can do it. I believe in him. Yeah, look at him. Champion. He's actually coming in handy. A rare occasion. A very rare occasion. Alright, well, some things we definitely need. That Space Prism is nice, but I don't know if it's actually going to be enough to make it worth it, because even with our hero, that Space Prism is not enough to actually spawn anything, which sucks, but I think we're going to have to take it because it's almost necessary. We really need to be able to upgrade units and make some one space units. That's what we need. We need that pretty badly. This one's good if we can actually attune it, so, well, discarding a card, we gotta stop discarding cards, but if this is attuned, it is better than this, I think, in every way. Okay, now do we go to the attuned side, or do we go over here, try to get another unit, and see if we can upgrade a unit? It's a hard choice. Really, my brain says we should rely more on magic to try to push further because of our situation, but I'm going over here. The Warden's not a bad option because we could still get one unit down. And later it might be better, but he's also a good option, except right now he's not very good. Unless we can upgrade. Right now he's not very good because we don't have enough room on our rows. I could spawn one unit every time to feed him, and that would not be enough to keep him going. So we're gonna go ahead and use Crucible. Okay, multi-strike. If I get multi-strike, I can't re-roll it for the chance for a smaller unit, so making a bigger unit is almost just not even worth doing right now. Having a tank is nice, make him okay, but it's almost better to just do this to one of these two. And he's probably the better long-range or long-term option. I would hope. I'm just gonna multi-strike him, I think. I could just give him more health to start with, which might be the better option. Could also just make him quite a bit stronger at 2 times damage with 34. I could re-roll, but I don't know what else I'd get. That'd be worth it, because I wouldn't have enough money for any of the bottom ones. Damage is really good, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be best to give him more health long-term. Or at least, I guess not long-term. Damage is probably long-term. Health is good now, so he can survive without being able to spawn things that would heal him. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to remove some of these guys because they're just too big. They're taking up too much space. Drawing one less card does suck, but we're going to spawn on most of our creatures anyway. The problem is I can't spawn these guys, because if I spawn them, I will not have any room anywhere. That is the issue we're having here. I have to hope that these two will spawn on one of these levels by themselves. One of them has to spawn on a level by themselves. Okay. We've got one. We've got one. I can spawn him behind this guy and see how that goes. I forgot to mute my phone. My apologies. Alright. I think we're gonna do this. Spawn him back here, he will die, and then we'll have locationary room for a morsel, and we can feed these guys. I want to use a spell here. I wish I could. Can I just use it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh no. I didn't realize that's what they had there. That, put him there. And the frostbite's really unnecessary there. So we'll just do it here. That's not great. I mean, we're only going to take 5 damage, but that's still not ideal. Next time this kid won't be a big issue because it'll just be 5 damage guy and he's going to die. Brief respite. Is it already the boss wave? Really? I feel like this one was really short. Like, really short. Am I wrong about that? Alright. Yeah, that was really short. It's too late. Too little too late down there. +1's not, like I said, +1 is not helping us a lot right now. I guess we're just gonna use the spells up here to give him armor. Damage shield for the boss would be okay. It's a free hit. Lifesteal wouldn't have been bad, but it's not super important. Right now our boss creature is not getting the ability to shine like he should. But, you know, that's just the way it is. Give him that. I mean, we'll use it. There's no reason not to use it, I guess. Just my guy will get a couple hits there. Good damage, good damage. And I'm pretty sure we win here, yeah. I figured we were. Oh, that there, do that, and can't do anything with you. Sorry, buddy. Got his ass. Some more money. We like money. But I like, no, I don't like the Ember Drain stuff. Applying damage shield can be really important if you're right before boss, and that extra few hits would be enough to kill the boss. And I think that's the best option right now because our morsels are not being used efficiently. Apply spell weakness to an enemy. Only one spell weakness can be good because it doubles the damage, but I just don't know. This one could be good. Only because we have so many of the discard random cards. If it's just those 2 cards left, it could be good. So we'll do that. Alright, I think we're going to have to go and upgrade spells. As much as I'd like to have an arena card or something. What can we get here? Incant. Apply sap 1 to enemy units. That thing is hella expensive to put on the field. Titan Sentry, I don't think I've seen this one. Revenge, apply 3 Frostbite to enemy units. I mean, he has no damage. He just has Frostbite, and it's only 3. So unless he's buffed, he's not that useful right now. He is tanky, but... yeah, we'll skip on him. Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. What? I mean... I could keep this as a holdover just in case this gets into my hand. This to be a holdover. It's not a bad holdover option, just to buff our Incant Man. I don't know if we really need it. Nah, it seems unnecessary. We could add this spell power over to this one. That's not terrible. I think we'll just put holdover on, because we have plenty of these. Holdover on one of these. So we can always get a morsel once we get that one. I could reroll, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we're gonna just hold off on that. Okay, so we can get an Awoken, a Banished, or an Underlegion. Underlegion, is that the... I'm trying to think if that's the Lifesteal guys or if that is the mushrooms. Or am I just wrong and completely wrong in my head? A rare Banished could technically give us Sword Maiden, but I don't think she's going to help us much. Awoken is... which one is the Awoken? Is that the healers? I really have to think for a second because I can't remember which ones are which. It's been a second since I really run through here. I want to say the Awoken is the healers. Underlegion wouldn't help us much unless we got... I mean, I don't know any Underlegion that would help. Let's go ahead and try Awoken. Yeah, it's the healers. Okay. Draw a unit and apply +20/+20 and 0. Yes. Yes, please. Alright, and we continue. I hate this boss. Again, we spawn with these guys, which is, you know, like, understandable. But we have to rely on one of them spawning alone again. Or restarting if it doesn't happen. Okay, who spawned? None of them? Sweet. Awesome. I'll give that to there just because we can. Hold over for buff. Buff. Can't do anything with the minions. I mean, I guess I can put... No, I don't have any... Alright, well, whatever. He took way too much damage there, sadly. Do that, and I can't do anything with him, but we'll just keep him in our deck, and we'll spawn... Actually, no, we can spawn him up here. I don't know if that'll actually matter, though, because he's going to get one shot by the boss. And this will get one shot if I put it in front of him. But if I put this in front of him, he'll survive and get damage off on the boss. We'll just do that. Our hero is definitely dying on the first floor because we have no way to heal him. What do we get? That's great, except I can't spawn him literally anywhere. He will go back in the deck to be used again, but that doesn't really help us. I can apply this to him, and he'll survive. Doesn't really help us again, though. Didn't get rid of the right cards, so that's, you know, whatever. We can give him damage negation. I feel like we need to give him damage negation so we get more damage on the first floor. I feel like it, yeah, it just has to happen that way. This is not going well. At least if this guy dies, we could totally do something there. Get some free armor for him here. That could be good next turn, because, well, he won't be in our hand probably, but... We go for the 9 extra damage, or we go for the 3/3 with the extra... You know what? We'll just go with the extra for now. I forgot we can heal him. We have this. So we'll go ahead and pop the heal. We'll get him full out again. He'll survive one more turn. Take a little bit of damage from the top there, but that'll be alright. Okay, spawn up more armor. Guess we'll spawn that there. Even if I spawn him up here, it's like, why? He's just gonna get one shot by this guy. Probably just need to use this to kill him. But then this guy's gonna make it through anyway. It's unfortunate because that's gonna... Alright, well, we'll see how that goes. Final wave here is not looking too hot, I'll tell you right now. But getting him up on this level actually is pretty good. Put this up here. That'll give him a damage shield. It's definitely a much better morsel unit. Spawn that there. Boy here is not doing enough damage. I'll let you know. We're gonna have the 9/9 on this guy, I believe. We can put lifesteal on him, but I don't know if that's gonna matter. We'll try it. It does increase our damage. Put a little damage again. That guy's gonna make it to the top. But I think we win here, so we'll be alright. Yep. As I thought. As I suspected. Just gonna use these because why not? Alright, in the game. In the game. Beautiful. Now, okay, we're definitely going to have to increase the level of what we have on our levels, or the amount of things you can spawn. Create 3 copies of a friendly morsel unit. That can be okay for us, because it'll get around our limitations. Return eaten units to the hand. This one's really good, because it costs 0, and everything that's been eaten comes right to your hand, or at least a large group of it. We'll do that. This is also a very good unit. This is a decent unit, but we already have a Gorge unit. This is a very good unit. So I think we're going to do that. And absolutely taking Heaven's Light. This is a hard choice, because going over here... We probably need to go over here because it'll get more money for the upgrades on units. Going over here would be really nice if we got some kind of trinkets that would also lower what our stuff costs. Even the one that makes them randomly 0 to 3 would be beneficial, really. Let's go over here, though. Get our gold. See what we get for a room. Nothing super good. I mean, is magic power even affecting our frostbite? I don't even think it is. Stoic Plate Mail. I've never actually found a moment in time where Stoic Plate Mail was like the play. I could technically spawn a morsel unit in a last resort and equip this to them for basically 90 health. That is a play if we need a tank. Other than that, what else do we use it for? We could just put it on our hero. He would lose trample, but he would get way tankier. So there's an option for that. We could put it on our morsel unit, our one of our tanks, our 3 tanks, because technically our Gorge unit gains damage shield, but we could lose that for like bonus health and armor as a last resort. Or we could give it to our incant tank, because that would give him a ton of armor immediately. Alright, we're just gonna take it. I'm trying to convince myself. We'll just take it. Quick is good. I wish I would have had it for this guy, but it's actually really good for Cold Salia. I think that's how you say that name. Because the initial sweep and frostbite is super strong. This is actually really good on him, so he gains 5 instead of 3. How much money do we got? We got enough to spend 100 and then reroll and hopefully... Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna reroll. Okay, that's what we wanted. We have enough for both of these, which is great. Who do we want to be 1? We're gonna delete this man if we can. One of these two. It's probably better to make this guy a 1. I wish we could make this guy a 1, because he is definitely the ideal unit to have as like the main damage dealer. But, well, this guy could be a good ideal main damage dealer too. This guy's a good tank, but I think overall, this guy will be better now, even though he doesn't get the incant armor. And now, with the extra size, we could have him as the tank, and Guard of the Unnamed could actually be... Or no, we could have him as the DPS. I don't know, I'm trying to think in my head how I'd do it. I'm thinking this is going to be the better option. Originally, I was going to do it to this guy and use him as we have been as the tank and eating all the morsels. But him eating the morsels would just be better because he'd sweep everybody and frostbite them and hit first. He'd be harder to get to a tanking position though. Let's just give it to him. I think it's a better option. No, that was a bad option. I just completely failed. Giving him multi-strike would have been the better option. I wish I could restart that thought. That thought process would be way better if he was the one with multi-strike. I am an idiot. I'm not thinking straight. I believe I'm catching a cold, which is not helping the situation. My brain isn't working, that's what I'm going to blame it on. Not that I wouldn't have definitely made that problem. Either way, I probably would have done it no matter how I was feeling. I guess the only choice is to give him multi-strike as a morsel-eating tank, which is kind of mediocre. But I suppose that is what we will do. We could hold off and try to get him another single... I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we will delete this man. Definitely would have been a better option to give our healer, or our frostbite guy, double. Oh my god. He's just... We have to give him this because he's just too big that way. Alright, the Penitent Stone kind of sucks, but we might be able to get around it. I don't know, that might kill our Frostbite guy. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want him on floor 1. Realistically, I want him on floor 3, so he can bulk up. I don't have enough to spawn them anyway. That's kind of the layout I was hoping for. Kinda. I was hoping he would spawn here instead, but if I spawn him here, we won't have enough room now. I do have the ability to put more room there. Oh, we've got ourselves a bulky conduit user now. This is still oversized on this bottom level here. Just gonna bulk up our back incant user here. Before we do that, we need to do that. And then we're just going to take a bunch of damage down here. That's just how that's going to go. Damn bells. Alright, see now, if I do that, I think he loses trample. I'm pretty sure. Because it disables triggers and abilities. Is trample a trigger? It's definitely, I would assume, an ability. Right? That's... Yellow's an ability? That's what I assume. It would be okay on, like, we could put it on this guy, and he would survive. I don't know if it's necessary, but he would survive. Good. If we do this, we can spawn 2 morsels, so we're gonna do that. We're just gonna let that guy die because we don't have enough energy to do all that. Spawn that there, give him a buff, and we're gonna just take 3 fire damage. This is not okay. Alright, buff his armor some more. Give him the damage shield. We can actually, well, we don't have enough energy. That's actually nice. It discarded one of the bells, which isn't terrible. We're not going to kill him, sadly. He's not dead yet, so we won't heal until next turn on that. And we're still going to get hit on the top here, which is not good. Alright. That. Get rid of that. 50-50 there. We do this and hope it discards the right card. It did. Still don't need to heal him yet. Unfortunately, this guy's going to make it to the top and deal some damage to us again. All these bells are getting on my nerves. Let's see. Killing the boss, I don't think will be a problem on this level. We just aren't doing quite enough damage. And we're taking a lot of damage from the pyre stuff. Plus, somebody making it to the top is a pain in the butt too. I think on the boss we'll be fine on the top level, if I had to be honest. Ah, the sap, dude. The sap, why? Grab the wretches, because why not? I can't do that either. We'll just put frostbite on you. Damage shield is definitely the better option here, I believe. I really wish I'd have put multi-hit on him. That would have been fantastic. We're just gonna buff our way up here. And they can spawn no buffing units, but he's tankier than hell. He doesn't do any damage, though, so once he dies, I mean, chances of us killing him are very low. But looks like we're fine. I hate your bells so much. I mean, we'll just get rid of the bells so we don't take any damage. Then we'll just do this. And we win anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, it worked out, even though it wasn't the greatest round. I mean, this is okay. I want to skip, but I don't know if it's worth skipping over this. We're gonna skip. Permafrost. Deal 30 damage to a random enemy unit 3 times. That's not terrible. Now, if that did 30 damage to a random enemy unit 3 times and then also chilled them or whatever, you know, for extra damage 3 times, that'd be pretty sick. I think it should. It's nice tornado, but we don't need any more discards. That costs too much anyway. We're just going to skip that too. Another chance at a unit upgrade. I've already upgraded pretty much all the units I want to use. And I upgraded these guys incorrectly. The mages aren't super helpful for me right now. I still kind of want to get rid of the Spear Steward. He's just kind of in the way, which we can do over here. Yeah, we'll go over here. Double stack. What can we double stack? Ooh, double stack on Primal or Prismal Dust's not bad. Not bad. I think we're gonna do that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. But we'll double stack and +1 it. So we can get somebody quite a bit of damage shields if it is necessary to survive. We can also make this cost 0, but it's still consumed, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, we'll do that. We can put this on here because it could come up multiple times. It hasn't yet, but it could. And that's kind of what we're going for there, so. We'll definitely get rid of these two. Taking up space, and as units, we don't want them. I mean, I still don't want that. Yeah, no, I'm good. Titan Skin 4 is really not good for us. We'll see how it goes. I would like to have my sweeper on the bottom floor, but he would die. And that would be the issue. He is first, but he might still die, so we might have to reset this round. We'll see. Put him on his own level here. What other units do I have other than these two? I have the mages, so mages are going to spawn on the levels, and one of these guys are going to spawn on a level. Let's see how it goes. That sucks ass. Oh no, we can still. Okay, because he's 1. Yeah. I was like, that's terrible, but we're good. We're fine. If I do this, I think he still dies, right? Yeah. So I think what we're going to have to do here is still get the free buff on this guy. And then we just do that. That way he'll survive. And we give this guy armor. Because we can. If we do this, we can put 2 here, but we can never spawn 2 because our energy's so low. But we'll do it anyway, just in case it magically is possible. I didn't realize that this incant seems to be multiplying off each other or something, because every time it happens multiple times. He went from 30 to 40, which he should be only gaining 5. So I'm not really sure how that's working. We want this one, though. Ah, the sap sucks there. About to be out of his free shield, which sucks. Go up here. Bunch of armor, but this guy is still not very good. I haven't been able to buff him either because we don't have enough energy to spawn any up here. This guy's gonna make it to the top. If I do this... it's not looking promising. I'll have to say, it's not looking promising. The chance of us discarding that is not high. This guy has way too much health. He's going to make it to the top no matter what. That guy's gonna make the top do 14 damage, and then we're basically in almost screwed territory. Oof. I don't know if we can kill this other guy, and he's just gonna kill us. That is very close. That is an interesting summon we have just done. Still not enough, though. Okay, we gotta go back. Because we need that damage card. Watch me use this and it discards something useful too. Oh my god, why? Why is it destined to do that? Will it work if I do it this way? Just don't delete this or this. It is like determined. It's like it's set in my hand what card it was gonna delete. Let's see. Does this? If I use this, we'll get rid of this, no matter what. Yes. Okay. That is unfortunate. If we use this and this, then this, still the same unit. I think we lose. I think no matter what, we lose here. Because he's going to hit us for 12. And we have 11 health. Restart the battle. This guy's still gonna spawn on the bottom floor with him. Not really much we can do here. So I guess that's a plus. I just realized this, but triggers on friendly units activate an additional time. That's why this is getting more armor, and that's why he just gained so much damage. Okay. I'm seeing what they're putting down. I'm seeing what they're putting down. So he's going to gain quite a bit of stats from things. I don't know how I wasn't noticing that. That's why it was so effective. Gotcha. It means he could get buffed a lot if we had the room and energy, but we do not. Boy. Just give him the armor. Wish we could spawn everybody, but we cannot. Hoping it would get rid of that. It did not. Surprise, fucking prize. It really wasn't worth doing that then. Because the sap. Any little damage lost is kind of unnecessary, and I don't want to do that. Would love to spawn some guys up here to buff him, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Just gonna spawn this guy down here. Gonna use that for extra armor. Yeah, instead restart again, but instead of using that for extra armor, we could have used that for extra damage and health. Because then we can spawn. Oh, I guess that costs 0, doesn't it? Well, never mind. This guy is gonna make it up there with a lot of health and a lot of damage, actually. So that's not good. Are we about to repeat ourselves? Because that would be awful. We might be repeating ourselves here, and that would be terrible. Because we don't do jack for damage up here. If we eat him, do we get these stats? Because I don't think we do. I don't think we do. It's basically just for a one-time use little unit of death. This will kill him, so that's good. So that. That'll give him 6/6. This will give him 18 damage, which is actually a lot. And he has lifesteal, so I can't spawn him. Dang it! What did I use to? Oh, I bet I know what I did here. Hang on. Spawn your little unit. I honestly don't need to spawn this unit. I can just. I got rid of the unit anyway. I'm just curious if we can keep that. Okay, they got rid of our holdover, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Still gives us this man. And there we go. I could use this, but there's no reason to. I guess we'll use this down here. Saps us, but that's fine. Okay. Pop that. Not ideal here. We're not doing enough damage. See, I could put both these actually on the top, and he would gain quite a bit of damage with a ×2, which we might actually need, so... Pop that. That'll give him 36 more attack. And we can spawn this one because he causes the... well, I can spawn him down here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and heal for the boss fight on him. Use that for more armor. Use this for more armor. So I've got him as beefed up as possible for the boss fight. They might be able to kill this guy now. Okay. I think putting this on him might be the right play now. Actually, putting it on him might be better play because he doesn't need his ability anyway. But it'll give us more hits if we do this, right? Right? Am I wrong? Give us a little more damage. A little more damage is better than no more damage. I'm thinking he's played out his turns. I think we're just going to buff him now because of his ×2 damage in bulk. I don't need to hit him with that. Okay. I was going to use it to give him more armor, but we'll do that. That's fine. Beat his ass! Lower that Titan armor! Beautiful. Obviously we're gonna lose here, but we're gonna get some okay hits to lower that Titan skin, and we're gonna get Frostbite on him. I could put this on him for just a solid 8 right now. That on him for starting Frostbite damage. I'm tempted to just do this because it'll stack the Frostbite. That'll kill him. Alright, nice. 8 extra turns of Frostbite will do the trick. Beautiful. Man, if he had multi-attack, that would be just the best. Hey, Poni, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing the daily, and the daily champion is the Vor champion. So I actually like this champion. It's one of my better champions to use. So I was okay with it anyway. How's your day going, Poni? Let's see. Trigger feeding friendly units. I think I'm just gonna... Well, I mean, that's okay. We're just gonna skip it, I think. Alright. Spell weakness 2's okay. That hits a whole wave. Let's go ahead and hit that one. Artifacts. We haven't had artifacts this whole time. We could duplicate, but duplicating is dangerous for us right now. So let's go here. That's okay. That's not bad. It's kind of mid. End of turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0. I don't have any frozen cards. Grab that one. Morsel units. Do I want damage shield on them? Probably not. Probably not necessary. Let's go and reroll. That's good, except I don't have any equipment. You play your first morsel unit each turn, draw 1 card. That's not terrible either. I don't think I have an equipment card. That'd be a big no. Oh no, I have the Stoke Plate Veil. Yeah, I'd say Frostbite does generally, but there are moments, and I messed this run up, there are moments where Frostbite becomes very destructive. Like with this character right here, if you have multi-attack, which I accidentally gave to... I wouldn't say accidentally, I idiotically gave it to this unit instead of this unit. And with quick, multi-attack, Frostbite, and then you give him like Prismal Dust, the thing stacks up pretty good. And then there was some... I had an artifact one time that doubled Frostbite or something like that, which was pretty gnarly. And then there's a card that can pile it all into one unit, so that can be very good for bosses. Also, you might be a little lagged behind in the stream. Sorry about that. It's working a lot better than it was. The last week or so, I haven't been able to stream Dark Souls or anything because my internet has been just dog awful. It's been terrible. I had to get people to come out like 5 days in a row, but it should be working okay now. You play for... We're just gonna go with that one. That's fine. Get a Wild Book Tome. Consume apply quick. Quick's okay. Trample. Trample's pretty good, but I don't know if we want it. We already have quick on our trample unit, or on our sweeper unit. We could put trample on our sweeper unit to kind of double up. Or I could put it on our top defensive unit. I'm also kind of down to the RNG of wherever my units kind of go with the Sketches and Salvation rune or daily challenge, sadly. I don't even know if it's worth getting this. It's too expensive, all this stuff. We just don't have enough energy every turn. We're just gonna leave it. I have not gotten to tier 10 or whatever that is. I don't remember what they're called. The like levels. I'm like on 9 or something like that. I'll have to look after this run. So I guess probably not. Because I don't think you fight the Titans until you beat them all. I don't remember. Let's see. Want you there. Have to spawn you so you don't ruin everything else. Alright, that's kind of what we want, I guess. Start buffing that armor. On that. And we'll just give this to the boss. Sure. That'll have to do for now. What do we get? A little underwhelming, but that is fine, I suppose. Don't do that yet. What did I just get rid of? Did I get rid of a morsel unit? I feel like I did. I definitely did. Okay. That is what I thought. Sure. We'll save him in the deck for later. Beautiful. Later tonight we will be most likely streaming some Dark Souls, even though my stream is still not fantastic. It is much better than it was before, so it should be doable, and it should be watchable, even though it will be lagged behind. Probably a considerable amount if you talk while we're doing stuff, sadly. Why is he gonna die again? Okay. Okay, he'll die. I don't think he'll take any damage from that because of his stupid shield. That'll have to do. This fight would be so much better if we had multi-hit on our Frostbiter, because it would have doubled and they'd be getting 24 a turn or hit. Would be so much better. This guy's gonna be a pain in the butt. I think we're going to spawn this here and give him a buff in damage. I don't need this card right now. Okay, he doesn't have enough to kill. That is unfortunate. Alright, we'll have enough here in a second. On this here, and then we will do this, and he will die. Fantastic. Really wish we had more energy. It would be great. Let's see what we get. Ooh, good one, good one. Dude's got so much armor. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep buffing this guy. Cool. Let's see. We spawn one somewhere. Let's just give him an extra damage shield. Hopefully, finally that hammer came in handy somewhere. Our guy here is definitely going to die soon. By soon, I mean like right now. Oh, excuse me. I don't like that it looks like this man is going to survive. I don't think we'll die because of it, by any means, but that is unfortunate. He's just barely gonna survive that fight. Alright. These guys all die. Fantastic. Really wish we had more energy. I could be using these guys, but then we won't gain as much actual stats. Looks like we're still gonna win on this floor, so it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. So much extra frostbite damage here. I got 8 free turns of frostbite right there. Beautiful. This one's good. Yeah, this one's good. We need energy. Definitely. Definitely need energy. 100%. Let's see here. We haven't gotten any good rooms. It would be nice. It also upgrades some more of our spells. And we kind of need the heal. So let's go here and do this. We'll grab that, grab a rune card, hopefully that's good. Meat shield's not bad. We could give quick to him. That'll give him plus 15 and quick, which actually wouldn't be bad. Give this to somebody as well. I mean, it could go to our AoE sweeper. I think we're just going to take that. Get rid of consume. That's an okay one to get rid of consume, because then you can give it to the little guys, but we could get rid of this one. That would help us actually a lot with our problem there. We can also make it give us 3 instead, which is crazy good. That would make that do more damage. Also make that do more damage. This never gets procced though, which sucks. So we'll make it do this one. Definitely gonna do this. That's between us getting more per turn because of this and that card alone, I think we should be able to help our energy problems completely. I really wish we could have him gorge. Never seems to work out that way though. A -1 per turn. Good thing we're getting +2 now per turn, I believe. Plus the other card. Let's Same old, same old. Yeah, it works out. Really should have got rid of some of my octopus cards because they are kind of messing with me. That's not going to help us much right now. This guy's definitely not helping us much either. We'll put quick on this guy, but I'm not sure how much that's really going to do anything for us. Him being on the bottom floor actually sucks. But should just give him 31 more at the beginning, maybe, to clear out backlines easier. But I need to buff him a little bit anyway to get some health. Maybe we buff him. He'll attack first, and he has ×2 on hit. None of these floors need this, so we'll just give it to him for armor. And he's so low on health, I guess we could put this on him for now. It's really good to just keep that for like a boss round. I hate these goddamn bellmen. They're the absolute worst. Rid of it. Alright, we're gonna give him some health anyway. Not ideal, but not the worst. Frostbite. He still won't be able to kill him next turn, which is not good. Even with his ×220. Frostbite will kill him, which is fine. Gotta get rid of this again. This is not ideal. This might be enough to kill him, though. It's still not enough. That sucks, but he's not going to do any damage anyway. As long as that guy dies, we're fine. Can't spawn a damn thing, so... Oh, I should have... Nah, didn't need to use the silence armor anyway. That guy has a lot of health that's going up there, though. These bell guys can just suck my wang. Yay. I think we're just gonna give the damage shield to our middle row. He's gonna get through no matter what. But he won't do that much damage, so he'll be alright. Yeah, we can hit him with more frost, but it's not gonna matter. I don't think. Definitely won't kill him, but I don't think we'll lose one less hit from that, so we're just gonna frost this man up. This is not going well. This is not going well. Another bell. Ooh, okay, that's good, but we don't have really the best hand for this. Just gonna pop that. Get rid of that. Again, not another. It's another one that doesn't do any damage, so it's not helping him. We're definitely gonna take damage here again. A lot of damage actually, but we'll survive. On this here, we're gonna actually kill something here. Let's say something was dying there. Wish we had the energy from last time. That would have been so good. And This gives damage. This gives damage as well, and 2 lifesteal. We need some more damage on our double hitter here. It's not looking good, because we're going to have both these guys come up, and they're going to have way too much damage, and then we're going to be screwed, I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Yeah, pretty sure we're screwed now. I'm pretty positive I'm gonna have to reset this turn. Pretty much no matter how you slice that, we are dead. Him spawning on the bottom level really screwed us. Alright, restart the back. Unfortunate. That -1 actually hurt us quite a bit too. Try this combo, see where it goes. Try this combo, see where it goes. It's not a horrible combo, because he'll block and then get him with a... We'll get rid of all the bells every turn, which is also fantastic. We could get this on him, guarantee the bell kill. The bell might still proc because he doesn't die until the frost, but probably be alright. This is an okay lineup right here. Put that there. That gives us enough room to put a buff down for him. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Elch does nothing, or Wretch does nothing for us right now. I almost just want to put this on him for now in case. Him. Not too worried about these waves right now. I just want to put this on there for next turn to see if we get more guys to spawn buff him. Sure. A longer frostbite is definitely beneficial. Still not killing that guy, which is not great. Alright, resetting this round real quick. I don't think we'll be able to make use of it anyway, but we can technically spawn this and then that. See, I can't put that there. And spawning that doesn't do anything for me either. I mean, I guess I can... No, he's not 1 anymore. I can spawn him here. Do a little damage. We're not going to get our money, which sucks. He'll make it to the top, but it doesn't matter if he does. He's doing fine. Give him that armor so he's well on the way to surviving. Frostbite him for next round. That extra 16 to be very helpful for killing this guy, even though I don't think we still have enough damage to do it. No, we do not. Yeah. There's that. Do that. Definitely going to kill him. Let's do that. It was unnecessary damage, it really was. Okay, we got this back again, which is huge. Problem is, this guy's definitely making it through. Oh, wait. I mean, he's still probably making it through. No, he's probably not, actually. Need to spawn this guy somewhere so he makes use of him. He's still gonna live, huh? So that was wasted effort. We're also going to heal our bottom level. He's still gonna die, which is not great. Whatever. Just take the hit. That damn corruption. These guys have way too much health before getting to the top. Way too much health. Well, this isn't looking too good for us, I'll be honest. We're going to take way too much damage between these guys. Might be able to survive, just maybe. That's a big maybe on that one, Captain. A pretty big maybe. Alright, so this guy's gonna get one hit off on there before he dies. This guy's gonna get a solid 3. So, at least I think he's gonna get 3. So 4 hits in total. Not great. Not great at all. But we will survive it. Because we have 38. Should only do us 32 damage. So we'll live it. And him alone right here is doing pretty good damage to the boss. And it'll stack as he goes through the levels here. So I think we'll be good. But we're going to live with a very low health. I really wish he would kill the boss here instead, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. Ouch. Yep. That's where I thought we'd be. Nice if we could spawn 2 of these, but we cannot. That's useless. We'd better just do this for his armor, but we don't need his armor. He should be... We're just gonna do this. Oh, that gave him more spikes though, but that's fine. We should be okay. Just, well... That's gonna give him more spikes. Let's do this. And we win! Man, we have no health now. Big money, though. Big money. I feel like this one could be really useful. Another +1 on this floor card. Descend all units. That could be useful. Could be. Won't necessarily actually be useful, but it could be useful. I'm gonna grab that. I'll just skip that. Alright, well, we're gonna go over here anyway for the money plus both of these, even though unit upgrade's nice. We're definitely going over here, because we need that heal. Got enough money to really kind of go through this. Spells get an extra slot. That's never gonna help us right now. That's okay. That's